Might only be late September, but it's basketball season.
Yeah, already.
I can confirm it's basketball season because Malu Tshitenge is here with us, and she's going to tell us all about live action this coming Friday at the Smith Center. Malu, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
So what should we be looking forward to for Friday night?
I'm super excited. I mean, I'm a senior now, so it's crazy. It's my last late night live action.
Yep.
It is my last live action.
First and last.
Yeah, but I'm super excited. I mean, we're here to bring the energy, both men's and the women's team. You'll see some dancing from the women's team. You'll see us in the skills competition with the guys as well. You'll see a scrimmage as well. And we're just pumped for this. I mean, this is the start of a brand new season. It's a whole new year, and we're just ready, we're ready.
It feels like not just the energy from you, Malu, but just the energy around the women's basketball team's really positive, a lot of excitement for this season. I know you guys have only practiced a couple of times, but take us through just kind of the feel around the team right now as you guys are getting close to the season.
I mean, we absolutely, genuinely, we all care about one another. I mean, we're a family. We treat each other like we're family, like even on and off the court, we're always there for each other. So having sisters and playing with them on the court and playing with your own family, it's a whole different vibe. I mean, we love each other. We're always excited for each other. We're each other's biggest cheerleaders. So we just love pushing each other, being competitive against each other, and hopefully we'll get to bring that pump during the season. So we're excited.
Whenever we talk to somebody about women's basketball, they always say, you got to talk to Malu because she's basically the boss. What is your leadership style like, and how did that evolve to the point where, you're the team, basically?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're each other's biggest cheerleader, and I feel like I kind of bring that energy, that fun, that pump. I mean, everyone loves to just laugh around me and have fun around me, and that's it. I mean, we're having fun. I mean, basketball, it's serious, it's competitive. At the end of the day, we're doing what we love, so let's just have fun,
How have you seen, because it's from afar, it seems like it's been a very clear progression, like year by year, since Coach 𝗂𝗍𝗄𝗃 arrived, of this team just getting better, getting better. How, from somebody who's been in it, how has it happened? How have you guys taken these steps?
Yeah, so I've pretty much been there from the jump. So my freshman year was Coach 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃's first year. So kind of seeing where it came from freshman year to now, completely different team. I mean, Coach 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃, she wanted a team full of players that she felt like could all win together and could all play together collectively. And I feel like this team, these past 2 years, this is the team that Coach 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 dreamed of for Carolina. This is the team. This is going to be a great team. So I'm excited for you guys to see us play.
So how has that change been made? What's the difference?
It's all about really, it's obviously the coaches recruit, but Coach 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃 really has us also recruit those players. So yeah, she brings in players to come see the facilities, to come meet us. But at the end of the day, when those players leave, she asks us players, how do you feel about them? Do you feel like they could fit with us? Yeah, they're talented players, but they have to kind of be that best fit within us and kind of fit those pieces collectively and kind of be that last puzzle piece that we need. So
basketball-wise, Adam and I have said this after watching you guys play, a couple times, particularly last season, just how well you guys played together. And it just seems like there's 5 people out there, of course, but it's all kind of happening together. How difficult is that to achieve?
It's very difficult. Because not only do you have to have that chemistry on the court, but you have to have that chemistry off the court. And I really feel like that's what we have. We're with each other all the time off the court. We have team dinners. We have team outings. We do a lot of weird things. We love each other. We're a family. So it's not just like we're a basketball team, but we're sisters. We're a family. So I think that's huge,
What are some of the weird outings that you guys have?
So last summer, we actually, we went to the mountains. One of the things we did was we went water tubing, something like that.
Oh,
it was
like whitewater rafting?
Whitewater rafting, yes, whitewater rafting.
I feel like we were playing catchphrase. We were in a boat, there were paddles.
Yeah, and we kind of didn't have a choice, but we actually loved it. At the end of the day, it was so fun. It was something we all didn't expect to do. We all never thought of doing. But being able to come together and do something that we're not comfortable doing and getting out of our comfort zone together was the best part. And that kind of moved on to this year. We all do a lot of weird, we have team dinners all the time. They're always at my house or always at Deja's or wherever, but we're always with each other and just being us,
Do you cook for these team dinners? What's your go-to?
So I'm a baker, so they love my banana bread. I make the best banana bread from scratch. It's not like the store-bought banana bread where it says banana bread, no. I'm like mashing the bananas, buttermilk, flour, baking soda from scratch. They all love it.
Oh, thanks for bringing some by, Malu. Really appreciate that.
Sorry.
Feels like we need to have some Malu Tshitenge banana bread come our way here in the near future.
So in addition to being a Division I basketball player and an accomplished chef, as we now know, you also are in the business school, which I have been told is basically a full-time job. That's what people tell me.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that along with all your other obligations?
I mean, that's the biggest part about being a student athlete. It's time management. You know, you gotta kind of. People say college is hard, but college is what you make of it. You have to be able to step up and do the things that you aren't comfortable doing, like making time out of the day to study, but then at the same time, making time out of the day to eat and to practice and to really have your body, and sleep, especially sleep. That's the biggest part. But just time management is huge for us, student athletes just in general, especially being at the business school, which is top 20 in the country. You know, I don't like to brag. Top 20 in the country, and I'm honored to be getting like an education from them.
Was that hard to learn? I mean, I would think that and I don't mean the actual class. I mean the time management part. Was that hard to figure out?
It wasn't too difficult to figure out. I kind of, growing up, especially in high school, I mean, my parents were always big on studying first and then basketball and then this and that. So they kind of groomed me to get to where I am right now. And then once I got to college, it was all on me. It wasn't like my mom was there watching me. Are you doing your homework? Are you doing this and that? But it's all on us. Like I said, we really have to find the time and to step up and be adults at this point, you know?
And you also studied abroad this May,
did.
which a lot of student athletes don't get to do, and you went to London. Jones and I recently made some very good English friends from the women's soccer team, Emily Murphy and Ruby Grant.
Yeah.
Did anyone call you a '50p head while you were in London?
Not that I heard. They probably whispered it, but not that I heard.
They called me that, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What were your impressions of doing that, and why was it important to you to be able to have that experience?
So when I first thought about this, I mentioned it to Coach 𝗵𝗂𝗏, and I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing the study abroad program. She's like, thinking? What do you? No, you're doing it. I mean, from then on, she was like, you're doing it. This is not an option. You have to do this. Like, this is an amazing experience that a lot of student athletes don't really get to do. So from then on, she was kind of with me and like talking to these people and these people to kind of make sure that I'm in that program and kind of make sure that I'm able to do this. So I thought, I mean, it was huge. I've never actually traveled to Europe at all. I've never been to Europe. So doing this and being able to do that as a student athlete was just, I mean, I kind of felt on, I mean, I was really grateful that Coach 𝗵𝗂𝗏 and like our whole coaching staff were so supportive on that. And they really pushed for me to do this. And I'm grateful that I was able to do it, so.
Okay, before we go, if somebody has never seen Carolina women's basketball ever before, and they're thinking about coming to see you guys this year, what can you give just a little summary of what they're going to like? What should they expect to see if they go see you guys play?
You're just going to see a great game of basketball. I mean, you're going to see a real game of basketball. You know, people talk about, oh, basketball is this and that, but watching us play, that's the real definition of basketball.
All right, first chance, Friday. Doors open at 6 o'clock in the Smith Center for live action. The women's team, the guys are there, of course, as well. The events get started at 7:30. Season just about 5-6 weeks away for both the women and the men. Lou, great to talk with you. Thanks so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.